We're about 10 months into our journey for Safe and Connected, and what stands out for me is how many of our staff have just embraced it. They were already doing many of the things that we do in Safe and Connected, but they've taken the framework of Safe and Connected, they've taken the operating model, and they've really just changed the way they do business every day. So in all the little things they do, they're now working towards being safe and connected.
With the Safe and Connected, I have really seen a positive outcome with our consumers here. In regards to any issues which they are feeding back to our nurses and feeding back to our placement team or to myself if I am around, and I'm able to bring that to a forum where it's able to be recognised and acknowledged and actioned.
We had a problem where we had a patient come into the hospital that had booked a wheelchair, but when they got there it wasn't available. One of our volunteers took that patient and their family to the appointment and then left the wheelchair with the patient and the family. That's not usual practice, and so we contacted Downer and have got access to their system now, so we as a volunteer organisation can arrange to have wheelchairs instantly.
I feel that is one of the best programs that CALHN has ever done. If there is a safety or a concern, it's actually acted on straight away because our line manager or whoever's doing that program is taking it up another step to another manager or a team leader.
Safe and Connected for me has been really good in sort of that interdisciplinary engagement in terms of the multidisciplinary team all coming together, all being in one place, and we're all able to ask questions, queries and sort of follow up so that we're all aware of our daily plan and our modelling for the day.
I'm really enjoying seeing the team come together purposely to make sure that everyone we look after is safe and everyone that's working with us is also safe, and it gives us an opportunity to make sure that we are really working together as a team.
Just make sure that we're all on the same page and that we're continuing to work in a cohesive fashion, and that's how you get the best outcomes for a patient.
I have really seen a positive outcome with our consumers here in regards to any issues which they are feeding back to our nurses, and I'm able to bring that to a forum where it's able to be recognised and acknowledged and actioned for our consumers.
I have seen Safe and Connected become part of the vernacular, just part of our general conversation. A lot of what we do, and even if we did it before, it's now constructed within the Safe and Connected ethos.
I think the observation from Safe and Connected that I've definitely noticed is the transition between patients moving from acute tertiary hospitals like the Royal Adelaide and the QEH to subacute services like CALHN, where the transition's been much easier, much more communicated and much more positive for the patient journey. It's been much more transparent in terms of communication between the hospital settings, and it's meant a safer, smoother transition for that individual.
Since we launched Safe and Connected, I think the main thing that I'm hearing from our staff, the thing that's impacting them the most, is that they feel more connected. Connected with each other as a team, connected to other teams that they work with, and really connected to the purpose of what we do, which is caring for patients.
You're not alone. You always have someone to call, and you feel supported and you feel safe at the same time.